What is up, guys? Bachman's Garage back at you again with another video. A lot of people have been asking how many bikes and exactly what bikes and projects do I have. Well, today we're only going to go over motorcycles, whether they are dirt bikes or street bikes or a mix of the two, and four-wheelers. So I'm just going to go through the list and tell you what they are and whose they are. So that right there is obviously a project. I'm planning on cutting the front end off of it, getting rid of the ass end of it because it's harder to find parts for the entire machine, and I'm going to attach it to a blaster. But that is a 1983 Yamaha 200E. It's the electric start three-wheeler. But, yeah, so that's that. That is the only three-wheeler I currently own. That is a 2005 Blaster rolling chassis. There's no motor in it, but everything else is there. It's got a couple aftermarket parts. That is my dad's. That is a 1987 Yamaha Yfm 80 Moto 4. It's a 4-speed, 80cc, 4-stroke semi-automatic. That is the mini race quad. I had a series on that. It does run, but it's not 100% finished. I will hopefully have more videos on that in the future. Everybody loves the Zinger. That is a 1986 Yamaha 4 Zinger. They only made them in 86. They also have a three-wheeled version called the Tri-Zinger. So moving on, that one was completely restored minus a seat. I still need a seat. If you have one, contact me, please. This is a 1998 Yamaha Blaster. This is my brother's. It has a 03 motor and all the 03 brakes and converted stuff, so it's a 98 frame and like body design, but everything else is 03, 04, 05, 06. So this is a 2005 Yfz 450. It needs a complete motor rebuild. My dad wants to build it into a 502 stroker. It is going to be an obnoxiously fast race quad, and that is going to be a very expensive build and for definite future videos. We have a 2007 TTR 125 LEW model with the YZ85 fork conversion kit and a 150 performance big bore kit along with a cam and a bunch of other stuff. There's videos on this as well. I bought it in 2010, but it is a 2007 leftover. Now, if I can get out of here, moving on. This is obviously a bike in a box. So this is a 91 KX 125. This is my buddy Max's bike. I bought it for him for Christmas. We're slowly restoring it and making it the way he would like it. I want to get him racing very soon. So that's Minnow's bike. Up here we have a 1972 Suzuki Rv 90, which is a fat tire, four-speed with a clutch, 90cc two-stroke. It has 7-inch wide tires. It is street legal, but I need to get a title for it, and I need to finish restoring it, but that has been there for quite some time. Moving on to the shed. Now this is my shop. Currently have the drag bike. I'm in the process of those videos. It has come a long way. There will be more details on that. The new bike, it's a 2000 PW50. I'm not going to go into any details right now, but obviously it needs some work. I will have a future video with more detail on that. My 2006 Race Ready Blaster, I got some seats sitting on it right now, but this bike is completely done. It is ready to race, ready to ride. I can't wait to rip it, but obvious reasons I can't do that yet. The 98 YZ 125, this is my main race bike. I absolutely love this bike. This bike was produced and assembled on the very exact day that I was born, August 11th, 1998. My birth date is 8/11, so that is the reason I run those numbers. Moving on, the brand new bike. This is a 2015 YZ 250. It's got a little bit of battle scars on it, but this bike does not even have 10 hours on it in total, so in theory is a brand new bike. These are the stock tires on it yet, and they are still ridiculously meaty. Moving on, my dad's main race bike. It is a 2004 Yamaha Yzf 250, well, YZ250F, however you want to say it, whatever. A lot of work, a lot of money done to that. For some reason, still has a stock silencer. He likes the way it sounds. I doubt there's any packing left in it anyway, because it's louder than sin, but besides that, that is that. Up in that loft, you can see the neck tube of a frame, and that is not the right swing arm, but that swing arm there with the tire on it and everything, that is a 1981 Yamaha It 125H. So that is also a street legal bike, but it is an enduro. I have everything to restore it. It's more or less just time and prep, redoing everything. I have a lot of time and money invested in that as well. That is a 1974 Yamaha Rd 250C. The C is the Canadian model. It was imported from Canada back in the 70s, late 70s, I believe. It was sold in America originally, but it was imported to Canada first for some reason. I have not been able to register it yet. I still need to get a title for it. I'm in the midst of restoring that as well. I've had that since 10th grade year, and yeah, that was my first road legal bike that I've ever owned, but I've never finished it yet, so I'm stuck finding wheel bearings. Moving on to the garage. Well, actually, we'll go to the trailer first. The silver trailer we usually use to transport 2 dirt bikes or 1 quad, but we have the lawnmower in there right now. So in here, we have my brother's 2014 Harley-Davidson 1200 Sportster Custom in the orange candy color. They only made a couple hundred of them in that color, I believe. But yeah, there's a good amount of performance stuff done to that. It's a pretty slick bike. Not exactly a Harley-Davidson fan, but I've ridden it. I like it. That is my 2011 Yamaha Fz 8, and her name is Francesca. I love that bike. I've only put 300 miles on it, so I have not even broken it in. But the previous owner already had 9,000 on it. I let somebody else ride it around for me in the time that I can't ride it, just so it would stay fresh. So it has just under 10,000 miles now. And then this is my dad's 2005 Blaster. It has a nitrous kit on it. I don't know why. Also has SS Super Chrome wheels, a modified airbox, PWK 30mm carb, and still stock exhaust. We need to do some work to it because it does not run very well, but in overall it is a lot cleaner than my bike, except mine, you know, I've just kind of gone over it. His is pretty much bone stock minus some bolt-on stuff. So moving to the garage now. Up in this garage, we have 3 more bikes, and in the basement, I have 1 bike. So in here, we have my dad's 2010 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. There is almost as much, if not more, chrome on this bike than the bike's original purchase price. It is absolutely insane. It's got 4-inch pipes, hypercharger, a variety of other stuff. It is awesome. This is definitely a cool Harley, but I'm not a Harley fan. This is what I would like to consider my Harley, but I do not officially own it yet. This is a 1979 Afm Sportster. It's got a 1240cc board motor with Andrews gears and shafts and the transmission, variety of drag specialties products. Yeah, a very stupid fast Harley with a 6-inch rake and some goofy ape hangers, but I love that bike. So, and then underneath a bunch of stuff, a bike that we purchased for $800, purchased about $5,000 in parts for it, and never did anything with, and that is the 2004 YZ 450F. So, and then lastly, down in the basement and our laundry room, trying to make this video as short as possible, guys, we have a 1974 Italjet 50. This specific model, I don't think it was very many of them made, but I managed to snag one offline for like $100, so need to get some parts for it. I have the plastics, but besides that, that is it, guys. So I will end this video and post it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.